You can't handle the truth about these food crimes.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
We're about to taste some of the internet's worst food crimes, but first, this portion of today's episode is sponsored by Rocket Money.
You know, life is expensive, y'all. I just spent, and I continue to spend a lot of money sending my kid off to college.
I also sent my kid off to college before you sent your kid off to college. You know this. Is this what we're doing?
I didn't know it was a competition. Planning for your future and making sure you're making smart money management moves has never been more important, and that's why Rocket Money is so great. It's an all-in-one finance platform designed to help you save more and spend less. You can manage your subscriptions, you can lower bills, create a custom budget, and build your savings all in the same dang app.
Woo! And let's talk about their cancel subscription feature for a second. Rocket Money safely and securely identifies recurring charges for you, so you won't ever forget to cancel those free trials again. You can even use Rocket Money to cancel your unwanted subscriptions with just a tap. Say goodbye to long hold times with customer service. Rocket Money does all the hard work for you.
The app has a lower bills feature that's easy to use too. Simply by uploading a photo and tapping a button, Rocket Money can get to work negotiating your internet, cable, and phone bills.
What? Plus, Rocket Money allows you to set budgets that automatically monitor your spending by category, such as transportation or groceries. The app sends you friendly notifications when you've exceeded your spending limits, and you can visualize your spend to earn ratio by month, quarter, or year.
So whether you have to pay for your kid's college tuition
Or pay for my kid's college tuition because my kid went to college first. My kid.
Okay, you win. If that's what you want, you win.
Yep, I beat you there.
Try out Rocket Money for free and unlock more features with premium by heading over to rocketmoney.com/GMM or clicking the link in the description.
Thanks again to Rocket Money for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
All right, now one would think that we would eventually run out of food crimes to recreate on this show, or at the very least, the people of the internet would stop posting them out of shame.
But the internet and its food criminals are insatiable. The crimes keep coming, and they seem to be getting worse.
Yeah, so we're gonna prosecute a whole new batch of them. It's time for, it's a new batch of food crimes, so hide all your forks. Why are you still standing here? Call the police, you dorks.
What is a food crime, Rhett?
Well, a food crime is when somebody just does something that no one should have done, no one thought anyone should have done, but they did it and they posted it on the internet to be ridiculed by other people and potentially tried by us.
Okay, but maybe it's good stuff.
Maybe.
I don't know, I'm just trying to be positive about this because we're gonna have to eat these things. Here's what we did. We posted a series of face-offs between food crimes that we found online, and you voted on which dish in each pairing deserves the harsher sentence.
Yeah, and so the Mythical Kitcheneers have recreated these food crimes exactly as they were presented on the internet. We're gonna taste them, and then we're gonna guess which one that we think you said was the worst food crime.
Yep, points are gonna escalate each round, and the loser has to eat a surprise super food crime invented and created by the Mythical Kitchen.
All right, let's bring in the first two dishes for questioning.
All right, I'm calling this first round Lunch at Dad's. We have sriracha, peanut butter, and pickles on toast.
Yum.
From a friend of ours, actually, versus a chocolate wafer barbecue and mustard sandwich.
Yeah, this first one over here is not one that was found in the recesses of Reddit. No, this was boldly tweeted by our friend Courage. Lunch is served, it's so good. Sweet and spicy from the peanut butter and sriracha, plus the crunch of the pickles.
But it was then reposted on food crimes.
Oh, of course, it made its
on
way
Reddit.
to food crimes.
Yeah. All right, Jack. I know you're watching. We're gonna try this crap out. I saw it when he tweeted this.
I think he's got good taste in general.
He seems to be like trying to make an argument in his tweet.
Well, there's only one way to
Dank it.
settle that argument.
And sing it. You know we love peanut butter.
Okay, first of all, peanut butter and sriracha together, already a thing that I've done. I do it on like a lettuce wrap sometimes, you know?
Really?
A peanut butter sauce
and
and a sriracha together. Pickles, unexpected,
Wow.
but Jack, your good taste remains intact.
I didn't think I would like it. I don't hate pickles, but I pick them off of stuff, you know, because I never think they make things better. But something about this is like, especially with a little bit of like I got a little bit of a head cold, so it's.
That'll clear it up.
I think courage is opening me up.
But he's right.
You know,
The sweet
what are you
and
gonna do
spicy-
with me now, buddy?
That sweet and spicy, and then the crunch of the pickles. 100% right. It
Dude,
works.
Dang, son. All right. I'm not feeling as great about the dad sandwich we got over here. I guess I'm gonna close it down. And okay, so somebody posted, they were like calling the guy out on Reddit and saying, this was just done for karma. No one eats this, but then the guy who posted it said, you were incorrect. I do eat it, and I try so many different combinations or sandwiches since it's all that I eat.
So this is straight from the mind of a sandwich eater.
I'm not,
Chocolate wafers, barbecue sauce, mustard, and garlic salt.
I got a little on my hand. Garlic salt?
Because I want to kind of bite it from the ends here.
This is wicked, man. And I mean in like a negative way.
That is not, I just ruined my courage sandwich
Nothing,
by dropping one of these wafers on it.
none of this comes together.
Like, weirdly, none of it comes together.
None of it comes together.
Like,
I
every
don't
time
understand.
I taste a new thing, I'm like, that also shouldn't be here. Like, it's making me hate everything that's in here.
Let's go back here.
Yeah,
Let's regain some courage. So obviously we like this one better, but we have to vote on which one you thought we'd like the least.
No.
No, the most?
Which one?
Which one's the worst food
they thought was
crime?
the worst food crime?
Yeah, so I'm voting for what,
They thought was the worst food crime.
I'm the one who said this. Why don't I know it?
It's also not complex.
I'm gonna give you a
I
3,
literally
2,
explained
1.
But I didn't hear
Although-
myself explain it.
I think you might agree on this one, but so take your link, take it.
Tell me what I
yeah.
told you to tell us.
Vote on what they voted the worst food crime was in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
The garlic salt, I think, is probably what swayed most of you.
78% of the mythical beasts thought that the chocolate wafer barbecue and mustard sandwich was the bigger food crime.
And it is.
It is.
'Cause
It
this
is.
is not a food crime.
It's
This
not
is
a food crime at
this
all.
is a food victory.
And I'm not sucking up the courage because he probably has more followers than me on the internet. I feel great. I feel great today. Mentally, I'm at the top of my game.
Okay, our next flavor felonies are a banana, sour cream, and processed cheese thing, and a sushi boat, which we will get into the specifics of that. But let's start over here.
Okay.
Again, this is very simple. This was posted by Raven118932. Banana, sour cream, and processed cheese. Not too bad for a late night snack, but I feel guilty.
So we've put it in a cup, right, V? This was your addition.
Yes.
So you
Just
wanted
to keep the bananas upright.
you wanted to
Makes it pretty.
It's as if it were invisible, like a floating banana.
So is this whole thing filled with mayonnaise or just the top?
Sour cream.
Oh, sour cream.
This one has mayonnaise.
Okay, that's good to know because I was actually thinking mayonnaise and banana. Peanut butter, mayonnaise, and banana is a sandwich that my dad used to make and I would eat it at home, which is crazy.
And every time you take a bite, are you supposed to like put more sour cream and cheese? Like
That's what I like to believe.
it's kind of like unbuilding a skyscraper.
But we definitely should take a full sour cream bite. You should put the whole thing in your mouth. Don't take it,
Yeah.
but just the tip.
Yeah.
But then take a bite.
But then take a bite?
Yeah, you're gonna suck it like a straw? What do you mean?
You're the one who said, but then take a bite. I thought I was only taking a bite.
Okay. I totally understand the appeal. I don't dislike it at all. It does the same thing that the peanut butter, mayonnaise, and banana sandwich does. It's just tangier. The cheese almost gets lost in the whole mix. The sour cream and the cheese kind of, I just like, it's a dairy section. It's like just dipping a banana in some rancid milk.
It's all kind of mushy. So you took another bite, but you got to rebuild it again.
Well, I don't have the ingredients.
But that's
What am I
kind of
gonna do?
that's kind of a fun part of it.
I often, as a late night snack, take a banana and take a spoonful of peanut butter and keep putting peanut butter on it and keep eating it.
Yeah, I'm surprised by this. It took me a while to come around to it, but now we're over here at Sushi Boat. What's the story here? Posted by the Yellow Camper said, it came from the sister of a friend.
Okay.
And she's the one who called it a sushi boat. This is not a sushi boat. A sushi boat is already a thing.
Right. Well,
Right?
you gotta call it something.
Halved cucumbers with spicy mayo globs.
Yum.
Not sour cream. Cooked unseasoned shrimp. I like how they specified it.
Yeah.
The
Don't
shrimp
put any seasoning on that.
unseasoned and rice. So are you supposed to bite the whole cucumber?
Well, I don't think that's the confusing part for
How-
me. You seem to be confused about how, the most confusing part for you seems to be how to eat the things. I think I'm just gonna stick this cucumber with the stuff on it in my mouth and bite,
I don't.
and then begin to chew.
I don't like to bite cucumbers. Can I?
What? Say that again?
I'll eat. I don't like to bite cucumbers. I don't like to eat cucumbers.
Okay, all right, yeah, that was, I don't like cucumbers is usually
I
how
don't-
people say that.
Okay.
I don't like to bite cucumbers.
And then could eat them.
I don't like to bite cucumbers, then continually chew them in my mouth, and then swallow them, and then begin to digest them,
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
otherwise known as eating.
Right. Right. And I definitely don't want to bite the end of the cucumber, so I'm going to the
do
middle
what you
here.
want to do, man. I'm gonna set that back over there with you.
Set sail for the 7 seas.
It's
It's not horrible.
It's not. I mean, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, there's nothing about it that is like super off-putting,
Yes, there is the biting the cucumber part.
except the biting the cucumber. If you don't like cucumbers, if you do not like to bite cucumbers, I
Are y'all
definitely don't want another
okay?
bite.
Are y'all okay? Is not what I was gonna ask, but are you okay?
I don't think Link is.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, are
I'm
y'all
at the top
okay
of my
with the
game
size
mentally.
of the shrimp? Am I the only one who has? I have like small shrimp phobia.
You don't like baby shrimp.
There's something about it that freaks me out.
You want big mature shrimp that like got a story to tell.
Like I just want like there's something if you're a shrimp that's shrimpier than other shrimp, there's something about it that I don't like. But you seem to be fine with it.
It's deveined. That's all I care about. I hated it.
I'm gonna give you a 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll just do that
Which one
then.
do you think is worse? Which one did you think was a bigger food crime?
Which
Yes.
one did you
Yep,
think
here we are
was
again.
bigger food?
3, 2, 1.
I think that they would think, because this seems weirder.
But we disagree with you, and we agree with each other, and because we liked
this
it.
tastes fine.
63% of the mythical beasts
Kinda
thought
close.
that the banana with sour cream
Yeah.
and processed cheese was the bigger food
Yep,
crime.
And you know what? You're wrong.
Because of the unexpected combo of ingredients. But you know what? Try it.
I have to say, try it. It's not a food crime. We've taken 2 things off the food crime list entirely.
Yep.
It's just
This is like the Innocence Project for food.
yeah, it is. Okay, so we got chocolate chip dill pickle cookies, but I do not see the other thing.
Happy Cotton Candy Day, Daddies!
Hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Do you want to try an after dinner palate cleanser?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, look at that. That it feels like it might be a cotton candy covered pickle.
Yeah, you're great at guessing what food is.
Thanks.
You want to hear a sweet nothing before you have a bite?
Yes.
I'm writing a poem about what the inside of your mouth feels like.
Be sure to send it to me.
I want to become wide and bloated from drinking your tears. All right, bye, Daddies.
Wow.
Bye.
Kind of like it, you know? It's kind of like that counseling session never happened. It's just kind of
Yeah, I know,
things are just
right?
like
Back to normal.
Okay.
We should try it. Is it a hot pickle?
It is a spicy pickle in a pouch with cotton candy wrapped around it. Originally posted on Twitter by user Diara, and then it was posted on Reddit.
I like how the tweet is like cotton candy pickle really slap.
Yeah, well, and it was posted on Reddit and the thanks I hate it, which is another great thread to pull these sorts of things from.
What's your prediction here?
I love pickles and I love spicy pickles, so it feels like it might just be a slightly sweet, weirdly textured spicy pickle.
I've never had a spicy pickle. How spicy should I be prepared
Well,
for?
just so you know, this will involve you biting a cucumber. I mean, technically. So, and I know how you feel about that.
It's like a Pokemon evolution of a.
Oh, you accept pickles.
Oh yeah,
So you're into biting pickles.
but not spicy ones, perhaps.
Okay.
That's it.
Look how green that is.
Thanks, I hate it.
It's actually a hot and spicy pickle that is a little bit less dill flavored and a little bit more of that like, it's got like a sweet pickle thing, and the sweetness of the pickle and the sweetness of the cotton candy are kind of going a little too strong. I think if it was just spicy dill.
It is spicy though.
We got the one from the actual picture. So we got the same hot pickle.
Yeah, we did. It doesn't slap.
I thought I might like that, and I don't really. Now, I'm super intrigued by these, like legitimately.
Why are you gonna mess up a chocolate chip cookie like that?
Because pickles make things great, man.
Take your pick. Oh, you don't want that one? Well, it's originally posted in Pickle Lovers group. Are you a member?
Well, no, I didn't know about it.
Then reposted in Food Comes. It just broke on me.
Well, the pickles really changed the consistency, I guess.
All right, let's just try it.
Chocolate's doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
Which is great.
I think I smelled the pickle, but I don't know if I tasted it.
I tasted it a little bit, but I'm gonna go again.
Oh, there it is. I quite enjoy it.
The good thing is that it doesn't overwhelm it. It doesn't totally compromise my chocolate chip cookie experience.
I quite like it. I did not like this, but which one would you think is grosser when proposed to you?
3, 2, 1.
I think people would be more upset that you're messing with their chocolate chip cookies. That's just the theory that I'm going on.
I just think when I looked at the picture online that I know was part of the survey, this seems very visceral.
It was a close one. 58% of the Mythical Beasts thought that the cotton candy pickle was a bigger food crime.
And I believe it is.
And you're actually correct.
So we are all correct except for him,
I'm not
who
correct.
is the farthest from correct as possible.
Right.
Oh, come on, man. Look at that.
Yeah, if you've been in doubt about any food crimes being committed thus far, this definitely is. I know for a fact that this is the Turkraken.
I like the name though.
And this over here,
oh gosh,
a sewer floods pizza is what we're calling that. We'll get into the details. There's
not
not
even
many
gonna open
details
this
to this. This is essentially a boiled octopus stuffed inside a turkey. And as O Paul 11 pointed out, I mean, fine, but at least season the monstrosity. The recipe is just to put it inside the turkey. That's the directions.
I feel like we shouldn't be facing it directly at you, and I apologize. Like, I feel like that's a little more
indecent.
This is a little more becoming of the Turkraken. How are we supposed to even taste this to see if it's awesome?
Well, I think the first thing you got to do is you just got to get a leg, and then you got to get a breast, and then you got to put them together, and you got to put them in your mouth.
You're like a...
Hey, give it a chance.
You're a problematic eater. You know that?
The turkey.
So what did you say? Like, I watched you.
Okay.
So let me see. It's like...
It's dead.
But it was so smart.
Well, it wasn't smart enough.
You're pleased with yourself with that joke, weren't you? You're really pleased with yourself. It was a good joke.
Yeah.
You know? I don't even think I can eat it right now. I just don't. I'm not. I'm not.
Whoa.
I'm not at the top of my game.
Well, but maybe this will put you there.
I said I was earlier.
I got to say that I enjoy both of these dishes, typically. But that octopus needs a little seasoning. Okay.
This is the consistency for me.
Okay. It wasn't good. If you're wondering, it wasn't good.
I remember the days when I used to just not like biting into cucumbers, and now here we are. What's over here?
Cucumbers?
What is this, dude? So we got bananas, condensed milk on top of a pizza crust. It's not even sliced. Do we have a pizza slicer?
No, you gotta just. Well, we do have a pizza slicer right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, KG.
Yeah, break me. I don't want much. I don't need much.
I mean, it's
I don't
clearly.
need half of it.
Yeah, that's your half. This is my half, and then let's eat it like we eat turkeys.
I'm gonna have to bring in an additional knife here to make sure I get all the goodness here.
I mean, it looks horrible, because it doesn't taste nearly as bad as that.
I just cut through the whole pizza box.
You don't do that, it's gonna leak on the table.
Oh, it tastes good.
Yeah, tastes good. Doesn't taste great, but it tastes good.
It tastes like a banana Banana pudding, that's hot. Well,
Is it real hot?
there's no doubt which one is grosser or was it worse food crime.
This is the closest one of the entire game.
Okay,
Because these are legitimate things I guess you would eat.
but this is horrible. Okay, whatever.
3, 2, 1.
I gotta go over here because I know you're gonna guess that, and there's no way I can win if we guess the same thing. But hold on, maybe I'll get lucky. This actually tastes great though.
Yeah, tastes great.
51% of the mythical beasts thought that the Turkraken was the
Yeah.
bigger food crime.
Oh gosh, just
You're
barely.
You're definitely right, but what are
right, V.
49% of you doing?
Let's have it. So you created, bring it in. You created this for us?
Yes, I did. It's
Which-
called the Charles Forrest Surprise.
Charles IV?
Charles Forrest.
Oh,
Charles Forrest.
who's Charles Forrest?
Your dad.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
His
I was like,
forest.
I was thinking
You
of
know
like
your dad who
his
lives in
last
the
name.
forest.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like the forest floor.
Oh, it looks just like, that's what I was gonna say. Is this the forest floor?
Yes,
Should I just eat it and try to figure out what it is?
yes.
More problematic eating for the Retster.
Is it fish food?
No,
We've already done the game. Tell them what it is.
it's wheatgrass blended up with some beef jerky.
Oh, so it's healthy.
Oh, well, I think they offset each other. I think this is I think my food footprint is net zero after eating this.
Thanks for adding to the modicum of food crimes.
You're welcome.
Or whatever a thing is called that you add food crimes to.
Oh, it's getting worse. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is?
I'm Rhett, and I'm Link, and this is Cotton Candy Randy,
Hey there, daddies.
and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
The Zuber family, everybody.
Click the top link to watch us decide which life crime is worse in Good Mythical Morning.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is going to land. To get the Red and Link U2's collectible, join Third Degree Quarterly or Annual by December 31st. MythicalSociety.com for details.